Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics with me, Get Daved. I believe I said that there was nothing less to do, or nothing we could do for a while on the Beowulf quest, but I forgot to check here. There's this rumor about the Cursed Isle of Nelvesca. Very interesting. A fearsome iron sentinel. I wonder if we have anything that sounds like that. And now there's a map location for us to explore. And we happen to have a fierce iron sentinel of our own, who I recommend bringing along for this mission. Now, we're going to have to do a little bit of careful juggling here. And we're going to need someone with a low brave stat and the move find item ability, which is, well, our candidates aren't great because our squad's pretty brave. We might need to rely on Damaris again, because I believe she has it, and this is kind of what she's for. You can use Rafa because she has such a terrible starting brave stat, but she knows nothing. So that's unfortunate. Damaris is not on a very high level, but we're gonna need her. So let's see if we can play our cards right. You know what? I'm gonna pause this and I'll do a little figuring her out because it's kind of a hard mission. I think I've got my group ready. We have Agrius, and she's got Speechcraft and the ability to lower Brave stats. We're leaving her as a ninja. She's got Poach as well. We'll get to why in a minute. Ramza I've got in his ultimate setup, and he's wielding Excalibur. Because, gonna need that. We are absolutely gonna need it. And you know what? Someone's using some of our Crystal Helms. I'm gonna free a couple of those up. Get Daved. How dare you? Just to make him happy, we'll give him a twist headband. But we need, we need all of the hit points. All of the hit points. Okay, so he should be pretty powerful. He's got the arithmetic skill. We have to bring Construct 8, basically to be used as a stepping stone. And, you know what? And we need Eurydice to be our item picker-upper, and I made her a thief so that she basically can have more jump. Well, this is underwhelming. Alright, sorry about that. I got a little ahead of myself. We're just gonna head here real quickly. The city used to be called Zargidas. Ah, a flower peddler. Of course. A gill, a single gill. It's a girl selling flowers during wartime. Maybe it's an Edelweiss. Well, you might be disappointed with who you get. Yes, may it bring good fortune. And that's it. Let's check out the tavern real quick. Nope. The normals. The usuals, I could even say. Oh, there's a ton of new samurai swords. Or katanas, if you will. You want to have at least one of everyone, as we've discussed. even though I don't rely on them very heavily. I have thought about making Beowulf secondary. The Yado. I was trying to think of it. It used to be called Draw Out. Okay, now that we've been here, we can go back. We read the Nelveska Temple rumor. All good. And now we can head in. I'm just gonna hit state save real quick. Just... Nope. Huh. I'll get it. Alright, I walked back to Gaug. Yeah, what is this monster? I like how Bezrudio's just doing his own thing. Just keep putting crystals in dangerous-looking machinery. Yeah, looks a bit like a weather vane. Which stone's reacting now? And for the record, you have to see the cutscene with Aerith before this. Pisces, I think that is? I'm not sure. I'm not good at Zodiac stuff. Alright. There's a lot of back and forth. I'm trying to do these things roughly as soon as I possibly can. Okay, we've got to walk all the way back now. Knowing that we have to walk and get Pisces. Consarn it. Okay, we're going for the big leagues now. Yeah. So now that we've seen that cutscene, oh my goodness. Now we can go to Nelveska Temple. And after all of that, still have ourselves a fairly difficult fight. Yeah. Okay, who was I gonna bring? Beowulf instead, I think. He's our second medic. Bring Construct 8 for sure. Now, he has a faith of 0. That's important. It's important to remember that he has an absolutely terrible faith stat. It means revive magic won't hit him no matter what. So we've got Ramza as a potential healer for everybody else because he's got the arithmetic skill. Hey, it's Construct 7, his brother. System error 1. I love it. What was this place? Remember, these guys are powered by Zodiac stones. Which apparently melt them. So, up top, those are some Hydras. They're terrible. There's also a lot of hidden treasures in this one, so we're going to do a little bit of fancy footwork to try getting at them. Okay, we're at height 0. They're at height prime. Okay. These Hydras are also kind of dangerous. So, we want to take care of them. Okay, height, prime. I mean, we could just go for the kill straight up. I kind of like that idea. I was originally planning on holding back and like using disable and then let them come down. Because I do want to poach them. So yeah, let's go for hesitation on them. Maybe it'll convince them to run? One out of 2 ain't bad. Alright, great. Thank you, Ramses Faith stat. I should have been paying closer attention. I forget what the objective for victory was. Oh well. Pretty sure it was defeat Construct 7. We've got to get her brave lower. And we haven't used Construct 8 at all, so you haven't seen how much firepower Construct enemies have. It's a fair bit. These bird enemies never impressed me, though. I kind of wish I'd brought someone with Arts of War. Don't really have any great candidates for that, but it would have been nice. Thankfully they're going for Agrius. They've identified her as a glass cannon, but she has auto potion and regen and re-raise. Construct 7, everybody. Gotta be careful or he'll accidentally kill himself. One of the treasures is way back in that cave. So, that's good news. Good news, Beowulf. We need you to revive someone. Okay, I'm fine with those guys running away. Okay, I'm gonna leave yeah, we'll get him reviving right away. At a certain point, just keeping the bodies up is kind of the most important thing. She was always going to be on the brink of being one-shotted. And just get everybody some JP. One down. Okay, now what we want to do is have Construct 8 stand right next to this. And that's all we need to do. What's the range one? There we go. We want to hurt them so we can one-shot them for easy poaching later. That will hurt him as he does it, though, because that's what working does. He's given it his all. This should be just enough. If she draws fire, that's more than okay with me. Surprising nobody, they go for the easy kill again. It's alright, they're down 2 bodies. We are going to be... Leaving this guy alive for a long time is going to be kind of tricky, but that's okay. So I think I'm going to choose to send Ramza after those 2 guys. And maybe we can inconvenience them further. So they're on height 8. Alright, let's do this. Height. Multiple of... Try it one more time, Dave. 4. Stop. Collaborate and listen. I'm gonna go for a mobilize instead, just because I think I might have slightly better odds with that. So now they can neither act nor move, but their CT gauge still ticks. It's alright, she'll be back. Just keep Phoenix down. And be glad we brought Beowulf, because I've come to this stage without a medic many times. We'll do that one more time. Get the other one. Also, he tends to be very accurate as well. I don't think he can miss with any of his abilities. So if you're going to use a monster, might as well pick him. Okay, this should be acceptable poaching. By the way, if you want to invite someone into your party, you could do a lot worse than picking a Hydra. There is no question about that whatsoever. Can we have any meaningful attacks on him with Spellblade, I wonder? I don't think I want to stick around and find out. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Keep his turn available. Alright, and now this is our first chance. I am going to just use state saves because it's too much random number generation and stuff. I'm just gonna do it. If you have the opportunity to, I recommend it as well. We're gonna go up here, and this is our first chance to find an item. Oh, I forget now. I think the good javelin's a gold one. So basically, this is one of those cases where you can get the good javelin or the bad one. And I don't know how to tell them apart. I think the good one's like... Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. One moment. I'm gonna check, because I also don't know where one of the treasures is, and I don't want to have this video go on forever. Alright, this is the good javelin. So we're gonna keep it and be happy. This is your only chance to ever fight on this map, by the way. No, worker 8! We might not have the right party for this, actually. Hopefully things work out a bit better. Because we don't want the guy to work himself to death, and he's rapidly going in that direction. And we can't really heal him. Like, we just have to act quickly. Yeah, no chance of success. She doesn't have monster talk. We'll just have her on standby, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go for the final poach here. The poaching. Case could be made that I should instead be focusing on, like, anything else. Hasting our characters, perhaps. Again, magic's probably not going to work on him. If he moves, I don't know if she can get down, so we're just going to have him... Can you, like, repair yourself? And don't worry about it. Any really big enemy unit that can walk across like that. And I'm just gonna have her face that way, and hope that that baits an attack. Success! That also convinced him to only use a normal attack. Okay, experience levels are a multiple of 5 and 3. Here we go. So Rams is kind of near one of the last treasures as well. Oh, you know, I kind of made a mistake here. Oh well. I'm gonna run her for the one back here, which is what I should have done from the start. Move worker 8 yonder. And Agrius will just keep convincing him that she should be the one that gets attacked, because that's buying us the time we need. I mean, mean, he's invincible to us. That's pretty much all we can do. CT is a multiple of 3. I wonder if people are seeing like all these really obvious options that I'm missing. This little keeper kind of safe. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is where I want to go, and I'm going to state save because that's the bad find. If you find Phoenix Down or Elixir, it's usually... there we go. That's usually a bad sign. In Deep Dungeon, I guess there are a few cases where what you want is the Phoenix Down, but... or, pardon me, the Elixir. Why would you do it? Alright, well, good news is Ramza will get an attack soon at least. So they had probably identified that she was a more rewarding target to attack. Okay, her CT is Prime. Her experience, Okay. CT Prime. Arise. The nice thing about having an enemy with 0 faith is that you can really just go for it at this point. Maybe I should have picked... whatever. Just keep him waiting, keep him waiting. She lost her haste, so I can try doing something about that. You gonna go underneath? There we go. We'll say experience a multiple of 5 instead. That might hit fewer people, which is kind of what I want. Watching Dave do math! Gotta get the haste on her again, and I also want to target her with a re-raise at some point. Bad news is we need to get her up this hill, by the way. I'm not pumped about that. So if you really want to pad out your chances on this mission, I highly recommend putting that character's faith even lower, because you need to get 4 rolls that each have 1 in 10 chance of succeeding if you get their faith down to 10, which is the lowest acceptable value. That is already not great odds. Like, you have, I don't know, 0.9 to the 4 chance of succeeding, which is, you know, might take at least 1 or 2 tries. Yeah, we'll do exactly what we did last time. Experience, multiple of 5, and now a re-raise. That'll prevent us from having to worry about a couple things. One thing I don't like about a lot of Yasumi Matsuno games, the guy who directed Final Fantasy Tactics and FF12, is he does really like RNG, which is just too bad. Okay, we'll just zip over here real quick. So, a lot of things have a high degree of randomness. Not a fan of it. But the rest of the game is so magnificently well done. I'm okay with the fact that it's a little tricky to get some items, and it requires a little bit of cheesing. I don't know if the idea is that you'll have a different experience every time you play. Okay, the gold one is the one we want. That's the good escutcheon. Now where is that final one? I think it's behind this tomb thing right here. We're just gonna have Ramza wait for now. We just need Eurydice to take a bunch of turns, and we need to be ready to overwhelm the enemy jerk, basically. Predict Rams is about to be shot. Nope. Okay with that. Getting ready for the poach. I doubt we'll be able to poach him, actually, but still, getting ready to give him trouble at least. Make sure we get lots of turns. There's probably going to be at least 1 or 2 more full cycles here, so we'll set up Agrius to help herself, I think. And I really don't want him to block off my thief, so we'll give him a path out the back at the very least. If he keeps attacking Construct 8, I suppose that's fine with me as well. Did not think she'd get her turn before him. That's really inconvenient that she doesn't have 1 more hit point. I am disappointed. She'll get her turn in no time though, so I'll just get Ramza in position and we'll dust this guy soon. Gotta say, taking the Excalibur into this mission, very helpful. Also, characters with high jump values, you never know when they're gonna come in super handy. Okay, I think this is the last one, so let's go for it. Alright, I don't know where the last one is. Fine. Alright, I think it's here maybe? We were just 1 off? Let's find out. There we go. Sasuke's Blade, which is a pretty good ninja sword. Better than everything we've got right now, I think. Although I really like the disable side effect, so... kind of tempting to let Worker 8 get the... Oh, man. I thought he was going to kill himself inadvertently. You're nothing but scrap to me now. 39 experience points. Not too shabby. I thought for sure he was dead now. Did this happen last time? Do I need to send Worker 8 to, or Construct 8 to take him out? Just out of range. That's fine. We'll get you next time. When we're on the flip side, we will catch him. Oh, a single hit point? Execute him! Oh no. And that is how Ramza Beowulf died. Should have had Balthier shoot him with a gun. And the fact that we have this Zodiac Stone is a special little detail. We'll let the story take care of that, though. Alright, here we go, everybody. Why did Beowulf care so much about a dragon? Get ready to fight a Zodiac Brave, everybody. Or quite the opposite. I like that there's just this whole story that we know barely anything about, and it's just a guy we happen to cross paths with because the Zodiac Stones ran through it. Why would he be willing to join up with a heretic, walk away from his life? Now you know. Also, she's insanely powerful. I know it doesn't look too impressive, but she's kind of fast for her level, and that's pretty high physical attack strength. And she has innate dual wield and martial arts, so she hits as hard as a monk and attacks twice like a ninja. She's a very good character. Also, she like innately tames dragons next to her, so they'll just like join your party if she interacts with a dragon, whether you punch them or heal them or whatever. So she's a very solid character choice for any point after now. And a lot of those properties, what are you doing here? Yeah, I mean, to be apart from... Get out! Okay. Oh no, we have a problem on our hands. We're just gonna leave them oh my goodness. That last one. That last one was rough. Also note she has 344 hit points with no equipment. Equipped. So yeah, can't use anything too fancy, but doesn't really need it. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to use Reis in my final party. I mean, these people I was planning on sticking with, so I'm still on the fence about Reis. But we'll deal with that in the next episode. I'll see you there, everybody.